You think the prop firm challenge is your shortcut to success, but for most traders, it's just a faster road to blowing up. Not because they can't trade, because they do not know the rules to the game that they're about to play. The first reason that people fail is they come in with the wrong mindset. They automatically start calculating how much they can risk and how fast they can pass the challenge while completely forgetting the fact that their only job is to demonstrate good examples of their strategy. If you come in with the mindset of trying to pass as fast as you can, oftentimes the only thing that you're going to build is your ego, not your bank account. Most people treat this like a joke instead of a trial run. And then they get surprised when they're not able to stick around for the long run. Over leveraging, holding through news, ignoring stop losses. One mistake, and these rules will take you out, even if your trade idea was right. Number two, you're trading not only the market, but also a set of rules that you have to follow. This cage that you're confined to is designed to stress and squeeze every last dollar out of the impatient traders and transfer that to the disciplined traders. Number three gets into the psychology of it. You feel like this matters so much. There's this manufactured urgency that you have to pass it, otherwise, you're going to miss out on good trades. But all that does is prolong that period that you stay in the challenge phase. You need to focus on, instead of thinking that every trade is make or break, taking it one trade at a time. Focus on taking one good setup that meets a couple different key confluences of yours and then go from there. Number four, markets change. So if you pass a challenge once, that means nothing if you can't get through that period again. You have to be able to adapt and avoid the idea that you have it all figured out just because you had one hot season. Trading is a game where you're asked and obligated to consistently evolve. And if you're not doing that, you're ultimately not going to be able to keep up with some of the top talent out there in the trading industry. You come into this thinking that you need to be a hero. That's not what gets you paid. You get paid for being a robot. You need that consistency over the chaos. Number five goes a long way, but your goal isn't actually to pass the challenge. It's to stay in a funded account. The law of attraction says live as if you already are. So if you come into a challenge and you treat it like trash, you expect your real account, your funded account, to stay that way? No, you're looking at exactly what you need to do. You need to trade it as if you're already where you want to be. Because this idea that you'll figure it out once you get there, that's BS, and we both know that. These rules, whether or not you agree with them, they force you to stay disciplined. By now, I hope you can see that passing an eval or a challenge isn't the goal. The goal is to simply trade well. And if you do that, everything else will fall in place. You'll pass that challenge, you'll get in that funded account, or maybe you just start with an instant funded account and there's some resources down below, and you start focusing on putting together green days. Trading is one of the biggest games of self mastery, and the sooner that you could find the rhythm within the markets, the sooner you'll begin to decipher the algo.